imágenes saludamos a todos latinoamericanos conectados por la Copa América. La ciudad de Porto Alegre ahora recibe el segundo partido de la 46ª edición de la Copa América de fútbol, el torneo más tradicional de selecciones en el mundo. La capital del estado de Río Grande do Sul. La Arena del Grêmio, uno de los equipos más tradicionales del fútbol de Brasil, ahora recibe a Venezuela y Perú. El Perú venció a Venezuela en 5 de sus 7 duelos por la Copa América. El único que perdió fue un territorio venezolano, un 0-2 en 2017. Ahí tenemos el vestuario de Venezuela. Un equipo bastante renomado. Salomón Rondón, su principal estrella, va a estar en el césped dentro de pocos minutos para capitanear la selección de Venezuela. Ahí está el capitán Rincón. Para uno de los campeonatos más esperados en Venezuela. El equipo no ha logrado clasificación para el Mundial de Rusia 2018, pero ha tenido muy buenos resultados en su preparación para la Copa América. Ahí tenemos el vestuario de Perú de Cristian Cueva, uno de los jugadores más importantes, mediocampista, y también del ídolo Paolo Guerrero. El técnico de Perú es Ricardo Gareca. Ya lleva más de 5 años en el comando de la selección peruana y ha logrado, después de hace 38 años, llevar a la selección peruana a un mundial una vez más. Ahí tenemos a Paolo Guerrero, el jugador del Internacional de Porto Alegre. O sea, va a estar bastante cómodo Paolo Guerrero actuando en el
support here this afternoon.
Hola Juan Carlos, un año después del Mundial, por fin el estreno oficial, y qué mejor que en una Copa América. ¿Cómo está el grupo?
Todos bien, felizmente, y esperando con ansias el partido, porque previo a esto justamente es la parte más dura, pero están todos bien, con todo el deseo de hacer un buen partido y que nos permita soñar con la clasificación, que es lo más importante en este momento.
Tercero en la Copa América 2015, cuarto finalista 2016 con un equipo joven y mundialista. ¿Para qué está Perú esta Copa?
Bueno, Perú es un equipo muy competitivo en este momento, le hace la competencia, le hace el partido a cualquier rival, pero sabemos de las dificultades que es jugar en Sudamérica. Cualquier selección en este momento te puede parar la cara tranquilamente. Nosotros estamos para ir más allá de la segunda ronda, creo yo, pero siendo pragmático, primero hay que pasar a la primera. Eso es lo más importante. Gracias. Chao.
And Venezuela earlier today. A young side full of confidence. Third youngest in the competition. Average age around 25 and a half years. Third after Japan and Qatar. Five of the players who reached the final of the 2017 Under-20 World Cup when they lost to England and South Korea are in this side.
Por los últimos resultados positivos de Venezuela en los amistosos, ¿cuál es la expectativa para la Copa América, para el debut y para el restante de la competición?
La buena preparación nos llena de optimismo y nos llena de seguridad, pero ahora la competencia oficial sabemos que es diferente. Sentimos que venimos bien preparados, jugaremos con el mayor respeto hacia nuestros rivales partido a partido y podamos ir escalando en cada fase.
Muchas gracias.
Images of Grêmio's wonderful arena in the city of Porto Alegre in the south of Brazil. Venezuela, Peru. First of 2 matches today. Argentina and Colombia coming up later, 7 p.m. local time, live from the city of Salvador in the Arena Fonte Nova. Peru Winners of this competition, 1939-1975, Venezuela, one of two sides never to have won the Copa America, the other being Ecuador. Fourth best place for Venezuela back in 2011 in Argentina. Two sides coming into this match with slightly different records. Venezuela beating the USA in Cincinnati by 3-0. Peru losing to Colombia by the same scoreline. Roldan from Colombia, 39-year-old, leading our officials here this afternoon. Temperature in Porto Alegre around 29 degrees. So fairly warm conditions for both these sides. Outcome of two teams led by the officials. It's our second match in this year's Copa America, direct from Brazil. Two sides who certainly have their eye on this year's trophy. Guerrero will know the stadium well, based at arch enemies Internacional, just down the road at the Estadio Rio. Today playing in the blue stadium of Grêmio. Grêmio was Everton, scoring a fabulous goal for Brazil against Bolivia in that 3-0 win in the Copa America opener. Let's get the national anthems.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional de Perú, señoras y señores, su himno nacional do Perú.
The national anthems of Venezuela and Peru, sung with gusto. Disappointing turnout, it has to be said, here this afternoon. Only 16,000 turned out to see Brazil against Honduras down the road in the Estadio Berrio just a few days ago. Let's take a look at Venezuela then. Salomon Rondon, I think, the man to look out for. Great season on loan at Newcastle. Back at West Brom, now being linked with a potential move to Roma. Battle between him and Paulo Guerrero in the Peru side as we look at the Venezuela bench. Guerrero then leading the line, now 35. The international striker. And plenty of support for the likes of Farfan in midfield. Trauco plies his trade at Flamengo in Rio de Janeiro. And Cueva at Santos. The VAR was called into action yesterday evening in the Brazil-Bolivia game. Handball, which led to a penalty, which set Brazil on their way. Bolivia still complaining about that. That is Gareca. Ricardo Gareca. Plenty of experience. 20 caps for Argentina. And a brief spell with Palmeiras of the city of Sao Paulo. The crowd here in the Grêmio Arena making their presence felt. We have an experienced official. Well done from Colombia, now 39, knows what he's doing. Venezuela, Peru, our second match in this year's Copa America, being live to you from Brazil. 3 goals in the first match. Brazil 3, Bolivia 0, all coming in the second half. Goals perhaps on offer here this afternoon in the south of Brazil, in the city of Porto Alegre. Venezuela kicking from left to right. A kind of mauve coloured strip. Peru, white and red. Luis Del Mago with a quick throw-in. A decent season for Palestino in the Libertadores. Rosales. Don Chancellor. And Del Mago to try to pump it downfield for Venezuela. Slightly overcast setting. Temperatures at kick-off around 29, 28 degrees, so it's a little bit muggy in Porto Alegre. Heading down towards the border with Argentina and Uruguay. Those two countries with a heavy influence on the city of Porto Alegre. Venezuela with an early amount of possession. And Peru sitting a little deep. Let's look at the space for Chancellor. Rosales. Severino, nice flick. And Peru, with a lot of support, finally gets a touch. Tapia trying to shrug it off. Well, early doors here between Venezuela and Peru. Neither side willing to throw bodies forward too rashly. Cancelo away. Goto. Salomon half chasing into Peru territory. The searching ball picked off by Luis Mag on the far side. Abram was available. Again, given away. A few stray passes already. Severino in the right place, but is brought down. Bit scrappy with 4 minutes gone here in the Arena de Gremio in Porto Alegre. Venezuela against Peru. Second match in the Copa America. Fun, the offender. John Weber. Both sides struggling to find an early rhythm. Gareca looks on. Rafael Dudamel, 46. 56 caps for Venezuela as a keeper. Took over in April 2016. Nicely done. Officials have been busy as Guerrero crumples to the ground. Will we get an early card? We do. Luis Mago, very early card, 5.5 minutes. Flicking out and catching Paulo Guerrero. Technically a very good defender, but a little rash at times. Luis Mago. And Paulo Guerrero certainly knows how to exploit those kind of weaknesses. There's a little test for him. Tapia and Yotun, the options from the set piece. Nicely swung in, the keeper came for it, missed it, and the rebound knocked into the back of the net. Keeper made a real howl of that one, and Gonzalez was there for the rebound, and Peru get the opener in the city of Porto Alegre. Inez has stayed down. Certainly has to go down as the keeper howler. Looks like Vincula. And down for Peru as well. Early goal then here in the second match in the Copa America. As we await the replay of the goal. Tapia, in fact, it was on the turf. This was the delivery. The keeper made a real hash of it. Made contact with Tapia. And Gonzalez is there. Took it down well. Ball evading the defenders. A great start for Peru. Leonario's man being patched up. Eyes on the Colombian official. Talking to VAR, and there you go. Early VAR decision. Much to the annoyance of the Peru fans. As things stand, Gonzalez has given his side the lead. Will our official have a change of mind? Peru hoping to build on their return to World Cup action last year. Got off to what they thought would be a perfect start, which now has to be confirmed. As our official turns to the pitch. There is the result. Thumbs up from the Colombian. And in fact, he's taken the goal away from Peru. No replay, no proper replay for us to examine. Something which we have called for. That is a crunching challenge. Well done it once. A let-off then, I think, for Venezuela. And Salomon getting a talking to. Moreno with the delivery. Aerial tennis. Again, it remains scrappy. Further down. Now it's Sanchez, former Sao Paulo player. Villanueva's arm came across. Well, let's see the decision. Now, white shirts in front. So nothing to do with the collision between Tapia and the keeper. This is the second match in this year's Copa America. Brazil, the hosts, beating Bolivia by 3-0 yesterday evening. All the goals coming in the second half. Just stuffed forward. Cancelo just dallied in possession. Goes down by Paulo Guerreiro. Quickly taken. Argentina against Colombia coming up later this evening. So something was nicely nodded down. Guerreiro drops inside the box. Referee turns away. Given away in midfield by Yota. Rio had possession. Really pressing for Peru. Gonzalez to just pump this one forward. The idea is nice. And Venezuela exploited. Decent shots. Took a wicked ricochet. Applause from Herrera. And the captain. Having a pop from quite a way out. Tomás Rincón. Moreno once again with the delivery, this time at the near post. Half cleared. Back with Moreno. This time on his left. The break on the far side as bodies stream forward for Peru. Farfan down the centre. Cueva couldn't control it the first time, and Scotty's shot wide. A break at pace. His technique getting down. Farfan in quickly. Venezuela really stretched. Cueva missing the target. And 16 minutes gone here in the city of Porto Alegre in the south of Brazil. Gonzalez thought he'd given his side the lead against Venezuela. Ruled out for offside in the end. Rincón. Cancelo. Severino's ball in. Finding Herrera. He's running out of space, but did well to get his cross in, and the goalkeeper scrambles across. And let's see. The 29-year-old taking his time. All played behind the number 17. Adrian thought he was on his way. Eighteen and a half minutes gone here, scoreless between Venezuela and Peru. Tomatoma pass. Searching ball for neither side. They've really found the rhythm so far. So already being warmed up on the sidelines. Almost 20 minutes on the clock. It's been a little bit scrappy between these two sides. Gareca is towering over Cueva. Winkler back on his feet. Let's look at the number of fouls committed. One yellow, that for Luis Mago, Venezuela. Winkler back on the far side. Again, not being challenged. I think that's a nice idea. Once again, Venezuela just able to knock this ball around with relative ease. And this time they do get ball forward. Savarino switching wings. Nicely taken down and a good-looking delivery chance. So Venezuela keeper just about did enough. Murillo with that cross inside the area. As the bodies piled forward for Venezuela. This time coughed up in midfield. Wilton, not too happy with the challenge. We're going to work the wings. A dummy. Fooled everyone, including his teammates. And Murillo quickly across to complain about that challenge. Zambano it was, who just extended that leg. Nicely done by Luis Mago, just picking that ball up in midfield. Gonzalez checks. Herrera, slightly deeper now. On either side, prepared to press here in the Arena de Grêmio. Approaching the 25-minute mark. Picked off again. Savarino stretching for that one, but it was a nice idea. Venezuela just trying to move it smartly. Zambano was looking for some kind of support, didn't get it. Murillo goes down, and the referee reaches for his card the second time this afternoon. Tapia finds himself in the book. Cleared his man out. The pace of the number 15 sent him tumbling. Card apiece then, so far in this match. Free kick in a very good place for Venezuela. Recon Savarino the options. It's the latter. Dipping shot in the end. Lassie saw it coming. And yet another stoppage. Gareca with a lot to say. Making an earlier stop from Salomon. Rondon trying to bustle his way through. There's the man down. Not for the first time this afternoon, and it won't be for the last. Gonzalez had the ball in the back of the net for Peru. And yeah, they're ruled out for offside. Cover just running into the back of Savarino. Has been scrappy so far. Argentina, Colombia coming up later, 7 p.m. local time. Minutes gone here in Gremio's arena in Porto Alegre. Size back in action on the 18th. This run could be promising to finish the charge down. Again, both sides really just struggling to get their foot on the ball to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Venezuela's next fixture against the host Brazil. 9:30 kickoff at the 18th in the Fonchinola. We take on Bolivia on the same day at 6:30 local time. Savarino. And on with the layoff. Once again, it comes to nothing. They're making a trip up to Salvador from Porto Alegre. It's around 2,300 kilometres. It's about 1,400 miles. Quite a trip for the next fixture. Clever, fully recovered. No surprises. Gave it away. No surprises. But over the layoff. And the bullet shot at the keeper. The rebound held on to Winkel again, who's been causing problems down that side. Wilton, the ball at his feet. Somehow one of the two players they've booked so far, alongside Luis Mago of Venezuela. I think again this time an early ball forward. Was looking for a quick return, didn't come. Winkler with the throw in. Pressure from Peru. They make it count. Zambano. Free. Lets it go. Winkler again, once again. A thorn in Venezuela's side. Down that right-hand side. The captain down with this challenge. Well, the run was a decent one. Still no end product though for either side here in Gremio's arena. .34 minutes on the clock. Cueva down yet again. It's going to be a lot of stoppage time at the end of this first half here between Venezuela and Peru. In the end, Cueva being marched off. Stretcher came on, wasn't used. So far, pretty even between these two sides. But it's come down to chances. Gonzalez did have the ball in the back of the net, but ruled out for offside very early on. I think it was throwing. Rare corner in this match. Guerrero, a marked man, as it's nicely swung in. No trouble though for Fariñez. Moreno. Gonzalez it was, in fact, who gave the ball away. Paco has been quiet so far in this match. Zambano. Raking ball forward. Is it decent one? Guerrero took it down well. Shot though. Blazers over. Excellent ball forward from Yutun. Guerrero got away from his marker. Let fly. Is in trouble. Chancellor downfield. Put him away. Chancellor again in possession for Venezuela. In the end, that's the benefit of the doubt. Gonzalez, the man who had the ball in the back of the net early on, thought he'd given Peru the lead. Gonzalez was available to his right, not used. He said the ball is more central to the captain. This time, Peru throwing bodies forward. Also handball. Against Herrera. Moved away. Ball forward from Herrera. And on, off the chest. And again, it's a heavy first touch. Five minutes of normal time remaining, but a lot of stoppages in this first half. Rizzo swings it forward. Savarino couldn't control it. And this man has looked very, very lively. I think it racing forward, goes to ground. Incon with a challenge. Venezuela have struggled to stop the number 17. Mixtures of Sao Paulo fans, Gremio fans, amongst the followers of Peru. Yutun, the players closest to the ball. A very tight angle for Paulo Guerrero on that right foot. Still decides to have a go and wasn't far off target. Just wrap that boot around the ball. This time the keeper came and half got it. Not cleared properly until it fell very nicely. Hands looked a little bit suspect. And Peru fans blame the fact they had a man down inside the area. The keeper came for it and it fell nicely for him in the end. Guerrero will collapse into a heap very shortly. And Khan just got a thigh in the way initially. The challenge is missed. And then Rondon slipped. Murillo still inside the area. Keeper came for it, spilt it. That's it, the second time of asking. Both keepers looking a little bit shaky here this afternoon. A minute of normal time remaining, but we're in for a stack of stoppage time. Guerrero suddenly okay. Had it nicked away by Luis Mago. Next off. Murillo, who has possession again. Just ran into traffic. Serve up. Mago made the run, almost deflected to him. Corners mounting up for Peru as we wait confirmation at stoppage time at the end of this first half. And one of these sides find a way through. Rondon's clearance on the near post. 4 minutes. 5 would not have surprised me. So many players down, especially those in white and red shirts. Income. Straight to the keeper. Lassie. Peru being urged forward by their fans. Coughed up in midfield. And Don with a layoff. Once again, it's getting bogged down in midfield. Options there on the left. Michael. Michael right to turn. Top. More required from the Flamengo player. Safety first from Luis Mago. Probably didn't get the call. Again, dealt with in the near post once again by Rondon. It's a second touch. And Venezuela break forward before the break. And Moreno wanted to get on with it quickly. The seconds have ticked by. Lincoln. There we go. Excellent ball across. And lob forward. Rondon's header down. Too much for Savarino. Really shooting chance, but poor control. Herrera. Savarino. There's plenty of support. Final 30 seconds then of this first half. DC United's Moreno poised as Guerrero has words with our Argentine official, annoyed that a free kick was given. And nodded downwards, but no effect. Chancello's header easily picked up. 4 minutes have come and gone. And our referee reaches for his whistle to bring this first half to end scoreless between Venezuela and Peru. Peru did have the ball in the back of the net with Gonzalez. Ruled out for offside in the end. Difficult first 45 minutes. Very scrappy. A lot of players down. Not a lot to write home about after 45 minutes of football between Venezuela and Peru. Back as we await the start of the second half between Venezuela and Peru. No goals in what was a very scrappy 45 minutes of football. We live in hope of better things to come in this second half. Gonzalez did have the ball in the back of the net early on for Peru. Ruled out in the end though for offside. Banez patched up after an early collision. Porto Alegre is the city. The Arena do Grêmio, the stadium. First 45 minutes in which neither side could really get going. Peru perhaps looking the more dangerous of the two. Winkler's runs down the right-hand flank, causing all sorts of problems for Venezuela. And out come Peru, rather leisurely. The three colours of Grêmio in the background. Guerrero at Arch Enemies International, just down the road. Venezuela already out on the pitch. And Peru seemingly in no particular rush so far. Venezuela, Brazil on the 18th. That one in Salvador in the Arena Fontinova. Peru will take on Bolivia in the Estadio Maracanã in Rio de Janeiro. And Peru, third game on the 22nd, 4 p.m. kickoff in Corinthians Arena in Sao Paulo. Now, Venezuela will face Bolivia at the same time in the Estadio Mineirão in Belo Horizonte. These two teams are hoping to make an impression in this competition. As Peru make a change for the start of the second half. Flores set to come on. Cueva was down a lot in that first half. Attacking midfielder comes on. Well, there we go in the second half. Peru in that famous white and red strip of theirs, kicking from left to right. This touch for Flores. Hoping for better and brighter things at the start of this second half, but we've already got an early free kick. Half-hearted appeals to handball. In fact, the referee has given already another stoppage. Zambano, Tapia almost, both of them almost touching the ball. Those games when a goal is required just to lift the tempo. Rondon. Such fine form for Newcastle. 11 goals in the Premier League. I don't know, perhaps the other option, but it's going to be Rondon to step forwards, kept it low. Off target. Almost a couple of jumps as he moved forward. Confirmation then of that first change. No surprise really. Cueva down perhaps at least 3 times in the first half. Winker looked very likely in the first 45 minutes. Marauding runs down the right-hand flank. Some detail about the first half, and neither side really prepared to press. And they didn't have possession. Which made the match very compact. Galassi with all day. Luis Mago and Tapia in the referee's book after 45 minutes. It's a decent ball forward. Murillo. Con again, looking for options. Can the spaces open up? Slightly overplayed. Murillo, intended target. Murillo tried to curl his shot forward and did so, but no pace, no power. Run out by Pedro Galassi. Through the legs of Paulo Guerrero. And Rondon a little too muscular with that approach. Brazil beating Bolivia by 3-0 yesterday evening in the opening match, but Brazil also struggling to find the net until the second half. Penalty by Coutinho set them on their way. Trauco quiet in the first half, the Flamengo man. Trauco made the run down the centre. Rincon just gave it away far too easily. From Farfan. Trauco seeing a bit more of the action at the start of the second half. Referee not helping this match flow here this afternoon. Nobody challenging Chancellor. Only Paulo Guerrero up front. Which is why it's been so difficult for both these teams to create any kind of space. And I think they will try to change that now. Bodies cross away. Half cleared. Off downfield. They're with Peru. And dreadful pass. I think Trauco was the intended receiver. Never really got it. Shooting chance might be on here. And just tapped away to safety. Peru trying to turn the screw. And somewhat ineffectively though so far. Venezuela just got enough of that one to steer it clear, but it was less than convincing. The referee has been dictating throughout this match. And for the first time this afternoon, a corner headed away in the near post by Venezuela. Gonzalez was leading the charge. Moreno trying to get away from his marker. There's Paulo Guerrero. Luis Mago. It's been patient from both these sides, too patient in fact, and the passing has been dreadful at time. Tackles have been coming in, but it's been more of a case of losing possession. And coughing it up too easily rather than the opposition winning it back. These two sides playing like they are defending a lead. Scoreless though. Needing some kind of moment of inspiration. And we get it now. Fan. Short of options. And Venezuela given time to regroup here. Trauco on the far side. Now does have some space. Looks down the centre. Took a slight deflection. Weber underneath it initially. Chancellor at the second header. Gonzalez and stumbling. This is Paulo Guerrero. Trauco. Again, Peru pressing. Again, it comes to nothing. And calling to midfield. Now, can Venezuela break? Good running on the far side. Savarino looking to pick out Amosha. Can't do so. And Peru scrambled it away. Flag though up for offside, came late. Salomon Rondon, a lone figure, not even bothering to chase down the Peru backline. And why should he? He was isolated. Herrera to push this ball out wide. This could be promising, but the finish woeful. Savarino. A fewer stoppages, largely down to the fact that Cueva has gone off at half-time, but I'm afraid to say the quality appears to be dropping. We live in hope, though. Clark easily dispossessed by Herrera, quickly taken. And either side again can find that final finish. Messi again taking an eternity. Once again, nobody prepared to chase. And Weber downfield. Zambano in a bit of trouble here. Rincon with a layoff. Murillo. Shot was charged. Dan Rondon trying to win possession. Does so. Trying to put it across the air. Will have to settle for another corner. Doesn't get it though. I guess the flag came up late yet again. Group A match here between Venezuela and Peru. Brazil, Bolivia. Worked out a 3-0 win for Brazil yesterday evening. No goals in the first half in that one as well. No goals in our first half with 60 minutes on the clock as well. Moving swiftly into the second period. Argentina, Colombia, plenty of talent on show coming up later this evening, 7 p.m. local time. Murillo. Rincon took it down well. And Zambano just came across from midfield. Mago claimed it. Dudamel looks on. Mago gave it away. Guerrero seemingly caught on the ankle. Abram. Gonzalez to Abram. It's been overly cautious from both Venezuela and Peru. And Trauco. Maybe neither side wants to risk losing their first match, especially when Brazil are in the group. That's a decent header though! And we've got our opener. No, it won't stand. Another flag. Farfan. Will this be the second goal ruled out? And once again, VAR being called into action. We are supposed to be getting the replays. Instead, we wait. Rondon from Colombia, pausing the match as he's done so many times. Finally, the replay. Where was the ball played to? Second time in this game then, a goal has been ruled out for offside, both against Peru. And Dom on the left, Rincon. Murillo. Murillo again, back to Moreno. Peru edged forward and Venezuela went backwards. There's offsides for Peru, both when they had the ball in the back of the net. Will someone get the bounce? Will somebody get the rub of the green? Back or downfield. Just hoofed his clearance. And 65, almost 66 minutes gone, and maybe this is it. Fresh legs required for both these sides. Confirm that change in just a second. Apollo had come on for Peru. Second change of the match. Venezuela about to make their first. Tom, I think, is the man who's been replaced. We'll confirm that shortly. Nueva, again, just allowed to drift forward. And this is better. Murillo in goal, but strikes it straight at the keeper. Got away from his marker. No power on the shot, but a golden chance for the number 15. Confirmation then of that change. Second of the match for the Peruvians. Venezuela about to make their first change. Savarino, the man going off. Kiss is on. Similar kinds of players, both operating out on the wide. It's been hemmed back in the second period. Marcus gets his first touch, immediately turns to the official, wanting an early free kick. 69 minutes gone. And Peru have had the ball in the back of the net on 2 occasions, both ruled out for offside. Luis Mago in quickly. He's on a yellow card from very early on in the first half. Winkler with the delivery. Nice chest control from Guerrero. Half chance is scuffed. Mario damaged. Winkler went to ground rather easily. Moreno half clears it downfield. Rondon. Around 20 minutes of normal time remaining. Murillo with a good chance for Peru. Fluffed his lines though. Chancellor again, as Paulo Guerrero just watches and waits. Ahead of Luis Mago. A game which promised much right at the start of the first half is yet to deliver. And the decision goes against Farfán. Guerrero down. White shirts have been collapsing throughout this match. Will there be a burst of urgency, a burst of pace from one of these two teams? Tamed high. Paulo Guerrero not having one of those matches so far, but in many respects a typical display. Half chance for the number 9. Could easily be converted, but his touch let him down on that occasion. As the ball drifted away from the 35-year-old. Tracker. Slightly more long ball stuff now from Peru. Referee saw it. For the moment, it looked like he was going to let play go on. Polo is the man down, came off the bench. Card number 3. And a second for Luis Mago. Right smile, said he got booked very early on in the first half. He can be rash at times. And came flying in, clumsy, not benevolent by any stretch of the imagination, but Luis Mago gets the first red of this year's Copa America. He's reluctant to make way. Suddenly, the Peru fans are on their feet. Venezuela down to 10. Luis Mago sent off. We see Peru going for all 3 points here. Clever ball forward. An even better one for Fan, pulls across the area. Keeper keeps it out, and the follow-up missed by Paulo Guerrero. And up comes the flag for offside. Out the woodwork. I think the flag had been raised beforehand. Moment of pressure from Peru. Well, the way they're protesting, almost looks like the decision has gone against them, but the referee hasn't been that clear throughout this match. In the meantime, Hernandez has come on once again. Every single decision, which the referee is not 100% sure about, he reaches for VAR. There's a nice build-up. Good stop initially. And there you go, 2 white shirts caught. Ball would eventually hit the woodwork. Once again, that flag stayed down until the very last moment. Hernandez has come on. Venezuela down to 10. Luis Mago sent off. First red card of this year's Copa America. Tackle. extending the leg. Venezuela really pushed forward now. We're down to 10. They want to hang on here against Peru. A decent looking effort off target though. Not off target in the end. Akis has just come off the bench. Will Peru press forward? Around 11 minutes of normal time here in Porto Alegre to take the game to Venezuela. I think we look very bright in the first 45 minutes, and that's a decent ball in. Flores unable to get his head over the ball. Weber with a quick check on the calf muscle. Done a massive leap in the air, but failed to pick out a teammate. And Peru really have to be more accurate with those balls out from midfield. Rincon. Hernandez. The white shirts slowly moving forward, but not quickly enough to close down Venezuela. Hernandez. Rondon. That's looked a little clumsy at times. A break on here for Peru. And the shot was a good one. And he heads down. Hernandez has looked bright. He's been switching wings. It's being closed down. That's a good shot and a decent save. And with Venezuela down to 10, things have opened up. Chancellor again alongside Guerrero. And again, Peru get another corner. Easily turned away on the first post. Darko. Chancellor with the header initially. Plenty of white shirts inside the area and header just off target. Farfan. Who did have the ball in the back of the net with the header. Again ruled out for offside. No offside this time, but off target. Zambano, the player down for Peru. Clock ticking towards the 90-minute mark. Luis Mago sent off for a second bookable offence for Venezuela. Jefferson and Soteldo expected to come on. Rio, the player, will be making way. Interesting change, Soteldo. Let's see what Peru can do here. Fafan to pull this one across the area. No takers in a white shirt, though. Gonzalez brought down very sharply. Gonzalez with a challenge. Certainly made contact with the ball. Hoofed into the evening sky. Soteldo underneath it. The Santos man. He goes on. Rincon has options to his right. Marcus again. Soteldo over the shot. What impact that would have been. Santos player. Only 1 metre 58 high. It's about 5'2". Certainly a brave move from Dudamel, the Venezuela coach. Marcus with the delivery. Marcus again. Charge down once again. Can Peru break? Really got bodies forward. Hernandez looking downfield. He's forced to check. Trauco can't get the ball inside the area. Hernandez. Gonzalez. The centre backs moving forward now. Zambado. Paulo. Very good challenge. Paulo almost away. Herrera came sliding in. And Peru need to get on with things here. Gonzalez is the latest to come off. And nodded downwards, but again off target for Fafan. .88 minutes on the clock. So far, Peru unable to take advantage of a 10-man Venezuela. Couldn't really get control of that one. Venezuela in no particular rush. A minute remaining of normal time. Down to 10. Can they sneak one here against Peru in Porto Alegre? Soteldo. It's tricky. The run is a decent one. The pull back across the area. Hammered away. Marquez certainly has been lively since coming off the bench for Venezuela. They're taking precious seconds off the clock here. Marquez cleverly leading that ball. Second match in the Copa America. Are we heading for an early 0-0? 5 minutes of stoppage time. Soteldo. Had it taken away. He goes to ground. Alligator with a lot to say. Claims his innocence. That is one of the options. Messi has to be sharp. Marquez short. Soteldo. Needed some support. Tries to go alone, tried a back heel, couldn't do so. Alligator leading the charge. Vincula looking for a white shirt, maybe not the best of options. As Peru will settle for another corner. Or will they? Free kick instead. Carrillo judged to have shoulder barged or shoved Herrera. Carrillo now finds himself in the book. Just come off the bench at number 18. At the foot of Roberto Rosales. And this one drifting to 0-0. Second match in the Copa America. So opening their game against Bolivia. 3 goals all in the third, or in the second half rather. Argentina, Colombia coming up at 7 p.m. local time. Just over an hour. This time the ref plays on. Curio. Franco's been a bit disappointing down that left-hand flank. But we need to get the ball into the danger area. That's 10-man Venezuela. Adíncula. Curio couldn't really get hold of that one. And not the paciest of centre forwards. And 30 seconds remaining in the match, which has never really properly got going. And another half chance disappears. Hoofed downfield, the 5 minutes have come and gone. The referee reaches for his whistle. Brings to end what was a disappointing tie, really, between Venezuela and Peru. And Peru having the ball in the back of the net, but every time ruled out for offside. Venezuela with a man down. Luis Mago sent off. Brazil will be top of the group. Very early days, of course. And maybe that was what was behind the mindset of both these two teams, not wanting to risk losing. And look, Brazil are in the group. Nil-nil then here in Porto Alegre between Venezuela and Peru. No goals here in the south of the country, in Porto Alegre, as Peru salute the fans. Not really a lot for them to get too excited about, though, in their opener. As we look at the game stats, well, plenty of shots, plenty of chances. How things might have been so different. Ball in the back of the net, but all ruled out for offside. And Venezuela never really came close.